Hey guys, Ash here. Now if you were paying attention last year, Xiaomi released a super affordable wearable called the Mi Band. This wearable was aimed at the fitness market, claiming to track your steps and accumulate your data on your runs. Upon looking and subsequently opening the box, there is a sense of premiumness, which is surprising considering the price. The packaging surrounding the Mi Band is elegant, very well presented, and feels of high quality. What you get is a very simple fitness tracker, and I mean simple. You get the main unit, the band, and a USB dongle for charging. But perhaps simplicity isn't such a bad thing, as it will allow it to do its job without being too distracting or requiring much attention. The main unit is shaped like a pill and is removable from the silicone band, which is a sensible choice given that this is a fitness device. Trying to make use of the heart rate monitor on the 360 whilst working out wasn't the best idea. The pill itself is bare and only contains 3 LED lights, and with various combinations reflects the main things you would want to know throughout the day. Well, let's hope so anyways, because you're not getting much more than that. It houses an accelerometer, which is responsible for the tracking, a Bluetooth chip for communication, and a 41 mAh battery which is always on and rated for 30 days. There's also a haptic motor which enables vibrations for phone notifications and alarms. The band itself is pretty nondescript and small. When wearing it, you can hardly feel it on you, which is perfect as I like having little on me as possible when working out. The length is adjustable between 157mm to 205, so should fit a wrist of any size, and they're available in different colors. Getting it on your wrist, however, is where we run into our first problem. The method which Xiaomi have chosen isn't the most elegant, but regretfully it is probably the most practical given the material and its relative thickness. Putting it on with one hand isn't the most easiest, and getting one end through the other is kind of difficult. This is compounded by then trying to fasten it, having to press extremely hard for it to stick. Once it's on though, it's all good. Unfortunately, setup was a blind process as my manual was not in English. Despite that, it was fairly easy to find the app, download it, and follow the instructions. Pairing the band took no time, and the app provides useful tips such as using it as a smart unlock device on an Android phone. The app itself was designed well enough, displaying the information that you need right on the front page, with key sections of activity throughout the day displayed on the bottom. You can get more information by tapping on it, which displays a breakdown of stats such as walking and running distance, along with calorie burn. So once you've entered your gender, height, and weight, you can set your target for the total number of daily steps you'd like to achieve. You can also see your recent history. It's nothing new, but a basic bar chart is there to help you visualize the data. The app also offers the ability to tie into Google Fit, which is great if you're already accustomed to that ecosystem. It's a neat little setup, and the app tries to make the most of the very little the band offers, and if that's all you're looking for, well, then it'll be a pretty nice addition. But for me personally, I want a bit more. I want granular control over the data, and I definitely want more interaction with the device. For instance, having the time would be a great start. The Fitbit Charge does this, which means I don't have to wear a watch on one hand and the band on the other. So, is this any good? Well, the short answer is yes. It does what it can offer relatively well. The step counter is as accurate as is my Moto 360 using Google Fit. Both pieces of hardware were within 1,000 steps. Now, I know what you're thinking, 1,000 steps. This is small, light, basic, but works as it's meant to. And battery life, battery life. Well, let's just say that after one day it was at 96%. And after 6 days it was at 84%. Well, I mean, who can argue with that, right? There are a couple of niggles though. For instance, charging it through battery packs. I tried different ones at different input currents at 5 volts, but they didn't charge. It's a bit strange. 3 LEDs aren't enough to tell you how far you are on your way to achieving your goal. There's also no way to initiate this action, so if you miss it, that's it. And tapping it will only make you look like a fool. Lastly, it doesn't track your sleep if you happen to sleep during the day. For instance, if you're working at night. Oh, wait, the vibrations for notifications aren't entirely consistent either. Sometimes they seem to work and sometimes they don't. To make the device better, the basic things that Xiaomi could do, or possibly incorporate a small black and white OLED display and possibly a heart rate monitor. For its price, it's a great way to enter the world of quantifying some basic but essential ways to stay active. Thanks for listening, guys, and I will see you soon.